done it again. Black fatigue. Carnival crew said, keep your dollars. We don't even want to be bothered. For real, they're changing up their rules, changing up the policies. Due to ghetto fatigue, black fatigue, whatever you want to call it, they don't want no parts of it. They don't want no more of this. Yeah, man. They said they tired of all of that. It's too ghetto for their establishment. They gotta change up everything. Listen, we're gonna break this down further as this video goes along. Y'all know how we do on this channel. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it.
Hey, y'all gotta stop saying Carnival is racist for changing their rules about their policies on their crew. The fact of the matter is, they're not racist. They're not saying they don't want black people to come on. They don't want niggas to come on. Black people and niggas are two different types of people. Let me explain. Us, black folks that go on Carnival cruises, we know how to operate. We follow the rules. We are here to have a good time. Some of us are hardworking people and we just want to fucking enjoy ourselves. And some of us actually have decent jobs and actually want to unwind and get away from the false tenses of our job and also the stresses of our job. Now let me touch on niggas. Niggas don't follow no rules. They feel like anytime you say someone outlaw anything, you're racist, and they get drunk and they go fight, and then they don't know how to operate. So when people talk about black fatigue, it's not black fatigue. It's not all of us. It's nigga fatigue. It's the ones who don't follow any rules. They on Section 8, they get EBT and stamps, and they don't know how to act. And then they use the payment plans to go on these fucking cruises and ruin it for the black folks. So yes, I'm happy Carnival is changing their rules because not all of us are like that. It's not for black people, it's for niggas. Not all of us is like that. We not all like that. So don't think that they're being racist towards all of us. They're being racist towards niggas. The black fatigue, the nigga fatigue is real. And they run with balls to fucking
Carnival crew said, not on my watch. We are not doing this no more. We've had enough. So if you haven't heard, recently Carnival Cruise has updated their policies, rules, and regulations on their current and future trips. So let's start off hot. That drinking package, the all you can drink, yeah, gonna get rid of that. Sneaking that liquor in that wine bottle or that Listerine bottle, yeah, cut that out because they checking anything and everything that's a liquid coming on board. They open it up, they make you open it on the spot. No more sneaking no more. No more all you can drinks. They getting tired of it. That little speaker that you was planning on bringing, yeah, don't. They taking any and every speaker that they find. They confiscating it. You're going to get it back after the cruise. But in the meantime, while you on there will be no outside music other than theirs. Playing rap in the club, it's out of there. They not doing that no more, all right? They said we causing too much problems. But honestly, I don't really think it's the rap music. I think it's the liquor and the rap music, because I've done all I needed to explain. Thinking you about to fight on that cruise ship and head back to your room like nothing happened? Yeah, pack it up. You're getting left at the next port, buddy, old pal. All right? They not going for that no more. No more fighting. They leave you at any port. If you look suspicious, they might just leave you. Carnival Cruise starting to sound like TSA, because any laptops, electronics, liquids over 3 ounces, take it out of the bag. Don't bring on here. We taking it all. And when you get on this ship, sit down, shut up, and ride to your destination quietly. When we get there, get off. But when it's time to go, get back on and don't say Nathan. Don't ask for Nathan. In all seriousness, I get it. But at the same time, you got these people stuck on the ship. There ain't nothing to do. We're going to be at a destination in 2 days and you expect me not to get blackout drunk? Right. There ain't nothing to do. So Carnival, if you going to do this, I get it. But at the same time, you got to give and take. Have a board or plan on people. Ask the people what they want. Okay? You can't just take and not give back. Because if y'all keep this up, y'all going to be looking like the Titanic. That's right. Them sails going to plummet to the bottom of the ocean. Never to be seen again. Give and take. Give and take.
Bring your speakers. Oh no, not allowed. Being too ghetto, being too loud, not allowed. Man, we know how to ruin everything. They don't want the rowdy people. Now, there's a difference between a nigga and a black person, though. So we can't say they're racist. They don't want the fighting, you know. They don't want people getting turned to the music. The liquor plus the rap equals niggas not knowing how to act. See, they don't want that no more. And you can't blame them for that. Why would they want to see that? Why would they want to have to deal with that? They want you to have a good time, not a hood time. See, the thing is, You can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga. They really want a more classy crowd now. So listen up, this video is for you. You might have to find something else to do, because they don't want you there.
So it seems as though Audacity was on sale yesterday, because all I did was make a post about Carnival's new hip-hop band just to see if people had actually witnessed this or came across this on their past Carnival cruises. And my comments turned into a full-blown race war. Like, I was just shocked, because that's the first time that ever happened in one of my videos. I've seen it happen in other videos, but I was just like, wow, okay, they really hate us. We ain't did nothing to y'all. And they just kept bringing up ghetto fatigue or black fatigue, that Carnival is black fatigue, and they're just basically tired of us. And I really hope that's not the case, because I know black people is a big population on Carnival Cruise Line, so I really hope that's not the case. And the thing is, I understand that we have bad apples, as do every other race, but we just seem to get looked down on the most. But you know, it is what it is. But I just hope that the people that was in my comments, that was making those terrible comments and everything, I hope you find Jesus instead. I hope you find something else to do with your life, opposed to watching the black people you hate so much videos and comedy. Okay?
Now y'all know damn well Carnival Cruise is not racist. Like, what y'all talking about? Like, what are you talking about? It's not a black people issue. It's the ratchet, igga shit. And we know that already. And I'm from the hood, born and raised again, Southside Chicago, Inglewood, right? And when you in the hood, you see large groups of igga shit, dumb ratchet shit, you go the other way. Because what's going to happen? Somebody going to get shot. Somebody going to get murdered. Somebody's going to get hurt, go to jail, whatever. So when you from that shit, you know, in order to survive, you move away from it. You go the other way, right? The caliber of ratchet, ignorant motherfuckers that's getting on that Carnival cruise is the same caliber of motherfuckers that was out here scamming for that PPP loan. Just stupid. They not used to shit. They don't have no fucking home training. They not able to conduct themselves. They just ignorant, right? And Carnival Cruise not wrong for putting rules in place, because you're fucking up their business. So you got people that's out here that's working all year long, saving a hard-earned money just to have a vacation, to get away and to fucking relax. And you telling me that they have to be bothered with and put up with this wretched, ignorant, just ghetto shit. I don't like how this is turned into a black issue, because the truth is, being ignorant and ratchet and classless and ghetto, it has no color. That's the truth. Black people, we've always known how to conduct ourselves, right? And there's levels to it. You got black people that work hard, that have class, that has a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? Know how to conduct themselves, know how to have a good time. And everybody's being lumped into one fucking category. I went on the Carnival Cruise back in 2016, and it wasn't shit like what I'm seeing now. I feel like the caliber of people are going down because it's monkey see, monkey do. First of all, with this social media shit, the more you act stupid and the dumber you are and you being exploited, the more attention you get. They feel like you can just go anywhere and just act this way and behave this way, and it's funny. It's a ha-ha, hee-hee moment. This whole being turned and lit culture and just being ignorant is at an all-time high. That's just the truth. And Carnival Cruise need to ban all them motherfuckers. Ban all of them. If you don't know how to act like you got no fucking sense, you can't get on here no more. It's just that simple. Motherfuckers are too old to be behaving like that. And if you feel like it's directed towards you or you gonna boycott Carnival Cruise, then so be it. Get your ass on. Because this is not a black issue. This is simply them having to put rules in place for grown motherfuckers to know how to conduct themselves. Because it is turning very trashy. It's classless. It's ghetto. It's ignorant. And everyday working people should not have to be bothered with that bullshit. Learn how to act like you got some sense, or keep your motherfucking ass at home. Simple.
Auntie preaching, she said being ignorant is at an all-time high. She ain't never lied. She ain't never lied. Being ignorant is the new cool. And like she said, people really want to be ignorant so they can put it on social media and get some attention. Some people like being loud and obnoxious just so people do look at them and so they can be seen, right? You got that type of crowd that's coming on the cruise now, ruining it for the older people or the more classy people, the more upscale, upper echelon people. that's just there to have a good time, chill, slow pace everything. We gonna get there when we get there. We gonna enjoy our time. They ruining it for them and steering them away. They want to stop that, and they want to keep their reputation too, because it can only get worse. Next, they gonna be pop, 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 pop. They gonna be in that mug, unaliving people, sneaking weapons in, doing all type of stuff. If they don't stop it now, y'all know how we get, man. Y'all know how we get. Come on. Y'all know how we get. You give them an inch, they gonna take a mile. And if they don't stop this right now, ain't gonna be no more cruise. Carnival cruise gonna be all over the news.
Has Carnival Cruise Lines stopped playing rap music or limited the amount of rap music or only play it in certain areas and don't play it after certain hours, like after midnight? Is this a real thing? We're going to talk about that today. Now, before we get into it, I'm going to need you all to remember to smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, select all notifications, stick around to the end. Let's get into it. I've been seeing clips going all around the internet, particularly on TikTok, about a lot of Black people being either upset at how other folks are acting, or, you know what, let me just be clear, it's ghetto fatigue out here real bad. It's ghetto fatigue, redneck fatigue. I don't know what kind of fatigue we want to call it, because some of everybody is acting up, okay? You might think, oh, she gonna get on Black folks again. No, it's some of everybody out here. It is literally ghetto fatigue. People need to know how to act, okay? Just know how to act. So I've got various clips. This is going to be very entertaining. And you all give me your comments below on if you've been on Carnival, what was your experience? The last time we went on Carnival was 2016. My husband and our 2 daughters. And I didn't sense any ghetto problem.
The only Black people that's mad at Carnival Cruise for not wanting to play rap music on that ship is Black people that probably just started fucking cruising. As somebody that been going on cruises over 15 plus years, I'm gonna tell you, I saw a drastic change in the quality of fucking cruises. Yes, I used to like a little R&B play, maybe a little rap music in the club play, but baby, y'all took the shit to a whole new fucking level. Y'all on these people's ship fighting. Y'all, the women on this ship, like they in motherfucking Hugh Hefner mansion, half fucking naked. Okay, bathing suits is one thing, but y'all bitches be out of pocket. Bitches be on a cruise with their kids, their families, trying to relax and have a good time. Yeah, you want a little turn up, but you don't want to turn up your whole 7-day cruise, your whole 5-day cruise. You want some point of the cruise to relax. But a lot of my people, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all took that shit and y'all ran with it. And I'm happy a lot of my Black people finally was able to take cruises and see other countries, go to Mexico and Jamaica and stuff like that. But y'all motherfuckers don't know how to act. I have not been on a cruise in a few years for that specific reason, and I am a Black woman that loves my Black people. But y'all bitches don't know how to fucking act. I'm sorry. Bitch, I'd rather go to Crab Island. I go to Crab Island, rent a pontoon boat, me, my husband, and the kids and the family. We get on a pontoon boat, we have fun. But I feel like y'all about to do that to Crab Island. Y'all about to turn Crab Island out. Soon as y'all realize how cheap it is to rent a pontoon boat, how exclusive it feels when you own Crab Island. But I'm just saying, y'all leave them people alone. Stop going on their fucking boat doing that shit so I could go back.
No, don't tell them. Ah, man. She done messed up now. I've been renting the pontoon boats for about 5 years now. You know, and they real cheap. You get on the pontoon boat, play your own music. You know, it's you and your own crowd of people, whoever you want to bring with you. As much as you can load it down, you load it down. You bring your food, your snacks, got the good music. If you drink, you can bring your drinks. You have you a good time. You can slow pace it or you can kick it up a notch and you can, you know, go as fast as that mug go. Go around the lake as many times as you want to till your time run out. No, don't tell them how cheap it is, auntie. We got to preserve that one. But no, I've been doing that. That's always a good time. If you know about the pontoon boats, drop that in the comment below.
Greetings, y'all. I'm getting on here because, okay, I'm hearing all types of nonsense about the word or this new word that all of a sudden everybody using now when it comes to cruise ships and people of color. The word black fatigue. Ew. What you mean black fatigue? Why are we putting a color on being fatigued? Why is it that we cannot say that we just tired of people? Okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. When you sit there and say black fatigue, that means that you don't want the culture, you don't want anything, okay? They trying to get rid of boots on the ground for Carnival cruises, all right? You mean to tell me I can't bring my cute little fan to the cruise because, of, quote, black fatigue? We need to stop putting the word or attaching black to the word fatigue and just honestly say that we are tired of people. Because from what I recollect, not knowing how to act come in all colors. And you're speaking to a cruiser that cruises every year. Every vacation, yes, I go on a cruise. And I remember last year on the Norwegian Joy, okay, people that were not black was sitting there throwing glasses off of the balcony of the casino. All right? Not knowing how to act comes in all flavors and color. When you blatantly say black fatigue, that's racist. Okay? And I've seen people of different nationalities acting plumb fool on a cruise boat. So that comment, I would wish that people would refrain from it. And honestly, these new rules with Carnival, to me, is being solely directed towards black people. And, it's not correct, it's not fair, it's not right. Everybody loves the culture and wants to be part of the culture, but yet they don't want the culture around or what have you. And every time you see something, it's like black people being thrown off boats or whatever. You understand? Now, it might have been them for that day, but again, not knowing how to act come in all flavors and colors. Okay? Get rid of the word black fatigue and start saying honestly that you're tired of people. Because, yes, I've seen all types of people acting fool. Thrown up outside their room, putting plates outside people's door. I seen it and experienced it. So please, do me a favor. Get rid of the word black fatigue. That don't even sound right. And for black people sitting there saying it online and allowing other people to say it, you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I said it. Be well.
What's up, everybody? So Carnival Cruise Lines has their own ghetto fatigue, and this is hysterical. They came out with a list. And they said, y'all don't know how to act, so we're going to come out with a list and tell you how we need you to act. And they got a list, no drug use. They're going to enforce the drink package and all that. But the best part about this is they cut off the rap music. They said, we do not want the EBT crowd here anymore. We got our own kind of ghetto fatigue, and y'all are going to stop tearing up our ships and our boats and everything else. And you know what? I support Carnival. I support them. Don't ever put me in charge of Carnival, because I'd have even more guidelines. I need you to pronounce specific. I need you to pronounce ask. And I need to know your criminal background. I don't care if you got a jaywalking summons. You under suspect. And I'm watching you. You know what? And everybody going, oh, that's racist. This is racist. Carnival's racist. I'm pulling my support and my money from Carnival. Carnival don't care. Carnival does not care. They don't want you on their boats anyway. If this is the type of stuff you partake in, if you're going to be tearing up their ships and getting in fights and embarrassing them in front of all the ports that they're trying to drop people off at, and they tell you come back at 5 and you're going to show up at 5:45 and have an attitude because they told you to be back on the boat so that they can pull off, you making everybody late, they don't want your business. And good. Because I wouldn't go on Carnival with the EBT crowd if you gave me a free ticket and paid me to. Y'all can have that. And they're tired of you. Listen, they closing up shops in your little EBT neighborhoods. They're closing stores because y'all know how to stop from shoplifting. Other businesses and companies are moving out because y'all don't know how to act. And now Carnival just told you we don't like you either. So change up your attitude, change up how you act, and maybe you'll be invited back to certain places. I don't know. Listen, that's up to you. I don't have those issues. I'm not part of the EBT crowd, and I got my own ghetto fatigue. So deal with it. Zeke Arkham, got you 6. Bye.
My boy said, I'm going to have even more rules. I need you to pronounce specific because it ain't Pacific. I know exactly where he going with that one, right? He said, I need to see your criminal background. If you got an F on your report card, you automatically done. Me too. I need you to be able to say this phrase right here. Might as well. If you say mine's will or mine's will, you done. You not getting on. You got to go. We about to take you back to elementary. That's where you going. You got a one-way ticket back to elementary. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being a little ghetto. I'm a little boo ghetto. A little bougie ghetto. I think that's the type of crowd we need. The ones that's bougie ghetto. If you 110% ghetto, you are not welcome. We need you to stay in the trenches.
They fucking sick of y'all. And before y'all get on here talking about some, oh, they racist, they hate black people. No, they hate niggas. That's what they hate. I hate them too. They hate niggas. That's exactly what it is. And y'all don't know how to handle yourselves. Y'all get on here, get drunk, get to fighting, being disruptive, disturbing all the other passengers. That's all it is. Like, y'all act like y'all have no fucking home training. Like, everywhere don't have to be a party. Some people pay for this shit just to simply relax. That's it. That's all they want to do is relax. They don't want to deal with no bullshit. They don't want to deal with no fighting, no irate motherfuckers who don't know how to control their liquor, all that shit. Some people just don't want to deal with that shit. And if I spend my money, depending on it, especially if I book the cruise, you know, if you book the cruises late, you spending a pretty penny. Spend about $2-3 grand. If you booked it early, you spend about $1,000-1,200. But either way it go, I spent my money to relax. This is my getaway from what's going on in the real fucking world. And I got to deal with you motherfuckers acting ignorant? Yeah. I'm with all the rules. Ban all this shit. And then stop breaking out fucking kids. Damn. Like, it's enough of this shit. We grown. Grown motherfuckers is paying to get away from kids.
Black fatigue or ghetto fatigue is a real thing, and no one's staying silent about it any longer. No nationality wants to be involved or bothered by this loud, obnoxious group of people. No one, not even hard-working black Americans. I mean, I'm telling no lies here. Everywhere that group of people go, chaos follows. And no matter where you go, they're there. You can't go on a cruise ship because they done ghettoed it out. Have you seen the Carnival cruise ships? It looks like a fucking barbecue. And if you haven't noticed, it's always the same group of people. You know, loud, bonnets, pajamas, big ass eyelashes that flutter. You know, the EBT crowd. I mean, it's gotten so bad that you won't catch me at a Juicy Crab or a Cheesecake Factory or even a McDonald's for that matter, because they turn those places into shooting galleries whenever someone that looks like them look at them wrong. They have mastered the victim card. Everyone's against them. There's oppression everywhere. And it's always the white man's fault, never their own. But let one of them tell it. They would have you believe that the police is the most dangerous thing within their communities. Wrong. You're the most dangerous thing in your community, which is why the police are there in the first place, to stop you from committing genocide against your own people. Look, no one's gonna stay silent to this toxic behavior. And you can call me all the Uncle Toms that you want, but the fact that you're calling me that shows me that I'm saying something with facts. And you wonder why most good black people move out of those communities as soon as they reach success. It's because they want more for themselves. And that crab in a barrel mindset is not conducive to prosperity. There is absolutely no accountability in that community. Most of that segment hate accountability. They hate truth. They hate to look at themselves in the mirror because they would have to face the fact that they're causing their own oppression. You also have the Democrat Party to thank for spoon-feeding that behavior, making you a permanent underclass, and you still vote blue, no matter who. But America is tired, and people have grown numb to your constant cry of racism. Everyone's a racist who doesn't agree with you. But meanwhile, you can be bigots to everybody else. But yes, I say it again, black fatigue or ghetto fatigue is real, and it's time that we say something about it. And please, don't waste your time. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Now listen, I don't want to just put the fatigue on my people though. It ain't just black people. Let's call it ghetto fatigue. We got to rename it to ghetto fatigue. We got to stick with that one. Because, hey, there's some people that's more ghetto than black people. right? And they be saying the N-word more than us too. I be like, man, I be offended. I'm like, man, how many times you gonna say it, bro? You see what I'm saying? Some of them is extremely ghetto, right? So let's call it ghetto fatigue. Matter of fact, they need a ghetto meter or a ghetto test. You got to take a test before you get on there. If you ace it, you're done. We need you to fail. Let's see how ghetto you are, right? Have you ever done a PPP? If you did one, you through. Did you put the lights in your kid's name? You through. Have you been to jail in the last 365 days? If so, you're through. And we're going to have a cook-up challenge. If you know how to make the cook-up, everybody that been to prison, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know how to make the cook-up, you're through.
Carnival Cruise decide to make rules for the Negroes or enforce the rules that the Negroes decided not to follow. And now all of a sudden, they all crying as usually. We're going to boycott Carnival Cruise. I mean, every fucking day I wake up, right? It's a new thing that these Negroes want to boycott. Carnival Cruise, Target, Walmart, Amazon. God damn it, they don't care, man. Keep in mind, you guys make up 14% of the population. We, the black folks. We, the black folks. Carnival Cruise, they don't care. You guys are ratchet. You guys expect these big corporations to goddamn condone some of your fucking goddamn behavior. Or bow down to a certain demographic of people. You don't see white people doing that shit on a Norwegian cruise. You don't see fucking Latinos doing that bullshit. Why don't black folks have to do this shit and expect them folk to bow down to these big corporations, to bow down to them? Oh, we're going to boycott. They don't give a fuck, man. If they cared, they would never try to enforce the rules. All on the damn shit, doing that boots on the ground bullshit, smoking that ganja stink. Men walking around with the damn, they wearing jeans still with shorts, but goddamn showing the drawers. They all got their own Bluetooth playing music individually. And they want the damn crews to fucking adapt to their behavior. Fuck y'all. I'm so tired of these Negroes, man. They cry about every fucking thing. You guys condone some of the worst fucking behavior. I guarantee you, most of you guys donated to Carmela Anthony fucking fund. No, he's guilty. Guilt is a motherfucking sin, but you guys donated money to Carmela Anthony because you guys so emotional and you guys so ratchet and you fucking ghetto. Stop it, man. You guys do not represent the majority of black folks. We are normal people. You guys are the same ones, especially women, that come on this site and condone all the worst shit in the world. Like, where's all fucking goddamn SNAP? Donald Trump, get rid of all SNAP. Donald Trump, get rid of Medicaid, get rid of Medicaid. I got 8 kids and I'm on Section 8. How am I gonna take care of my kids? Find a motherfucking father? Y'all complain for every fucking thing, man. Your boycott means shit. This is what you need to do. Take your money, you boycott. Take your fucking money, save it up, go buy you a ghetto cruise ship. Buy a ghetto cruise ship, and you can go fucking cruising on your fucking ship. And stop blaming the white man for everything and all your fucking bad behavior.
All right, Uncle Tom. You heard him. He fed up. He tired. For real though, a lot of people are tired of this. They're tired of the ghetto people making excuses and ruining everything as well. Right? So good thing they didn't say black people can't come on here. At least they gave rules. Because they could just outline it like that. But then, you know, they really can't do it. But I'm saying if they were to do that, then you would have ruined it for the people that have done no wrong. There's some people on the cruise that want to hear jazz. They don't even like rap. Right? That's the crowd they want. They want that classy class of people. The ones that sip a drink like this with their pinky in the air. Not the ones that down the whole bottle within 2 seconds. Nah, they don't want that kind. Let me know, family, have you ever been on the cruise before? And if so, are you fed up with the behavior that you've seen? Did that stop you from even getting on another time and going another time? Or what? And will you be continuing to support cruise or not, man? Or are you taking your ghetto self somewhere else? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You got to know where to go and where not to go at this point in time. If they don't want you there, they don't want you there. There's nothing you could do but find something else to do. Appreciate you. Peace. And to my Hebrew fam, shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.